Hello, my name is Lumiel, and this is the Bloodborne Lorethrough, where we play the game and uncover the lore and talk about it. In the previous episode, we played through a little bit of the Hunter's Nightmare, the DLC for the game, and unlike the other areas in the game where you enter through these tombstones over here, the Hunter's Nightmare links to this tombstone, which you may recall is the only one we've seen the doll pay respects to. Occasionally she won't be in her normal area, and she'll be over here paying respects to this tombstone. So we made our way through a little bit of the Hunter's Nightmare and stopped at the first lamp that we came through. We had talked to a hunter named Simon before opening a shortcut to the first lamp, and then continued on, and we came to what is called the Nightmare Church. From here, we had a few routes that we needed to go. One, I wanted to backtrack a little bit from where I had run past some large beasts, essentially out of just survival mode, because I had a feeling I was near a lamp. And there's one of them. He's got a large gun. And so we get hit even by the explosion near it. He doesn't seem to have a physical attack with it, but it is powerful. And then there's the second beast. Let's get rid of him. So we see cosmic stuff seemingly coming out of that as well. And we could die if we don't keep moving. Alright. So, as is often the case, we should have rolled towards him, because a lot of the big guys... Okay, that's got a big burst back as well, and then I assume that that is somehow extra powered up now. And he's got that same grab effect that the first guy had. And he interrupted our charged attack. And there we go. So they are tough, but they're not impossible by any means. Okay, so we have that there, but really we weren't taking our time in general. We kept pushing forward. I don't know that there was anything we missed back this way, but I just wanted to take another glance. We had an item down below that we couldn't get to. We have an item over there. Not sure how we get to it. There's a hunter down below. Like I said, they respawn. So, the way we get to the other item is we drop down on this beam and keep moving so that we don't get shot off the beam. Then we're protected by a railing. So we've got Constable's gloves. I think we have the Constable's pants, and now we have his garb as well. So we learned about the troop of hunters that were hunting a beast all the way to Yharnam, and all of them died at the hands of the beast, except for one who devoured the entire beast. And Yharnamites love that story. So that is all it says across all the garb, so nothing new there. That's the item we can't get to because it's elevated, so we'll have to get there somewhere else. And I've fought all these things, so there's not really much need to dwell here. We'll try to keep moving and not get knocked off. Okay. So I think that's all we were missing. I do see an item back there, though. So... okay, so we have a drop down here. I don't think that there's any means to like lower something from here. Can we? I don't know if there's... Okay, that's not elevated. Here's the item. Let's get it. I didn't want to miss the item, so we collected a weapon. There's another hunter. He could kill us because I don't know where to drop. Oh, we have to drop down over here. I just don't see a point in fighting all of them. I could if I really wanted to slowly explore the area, or if I wanted to do something like if they were unique, I could see a point to doing it too, but we've already fought these guys. They're just another blood drunk hunter. So this is an important view. This is another thing I kind of rushed past, but look at the sky there. We see this kind of veiny intrusion upon, I don't know if that's the sun, but like I said, it looks like what happens to the eye of a person who is infected with the beast scourge. So now we can continue down here without worrying about those guys, at least those two. We haven't been on any further, so there could be more. I can hear someone. So, don't be surprised if there's an ambush. It's pretty interesting. Alright, so there's an item. Butcher mask, and so we have this butcher gear plus a weapon to check out now. So first, let's check out the weapon. It was this Beast Hunter scythe, or safe. I would say scythe. A trick weapon used by the old hunters. A second blade is found inside the curb of the first one, of the main one. In its initial form, the scythe can be wielded like a long curved sword, but when transformed, its blade is contracted, allowing for quicker repeated stabs, very similar to the saw cleaver. Although this trick weapon allows for adaptive combat, it was later replaced by saws and similar weapons that were more effective at disposing of beasts. And now we have butcher gear. Okay. Mask of the Mandaris twins, denizens of the Forbidden Woods. We haven't heard of the Mandaris twins or the Forbidden Woods yet. Likely belonging to the older of the two. As far as the Forbidden Woods, the closest reference we've heard is that Bergenworth now lies hidden within a twisted dark woods. Likely belonging to the older of the two. The twins grew up in silent kinship with a poisonous snake. Eventually they learned human ways and became hunters, so they started out essentially being raised by snakes and became hunters. When they discovered vermin, even in their beloved snake, the younger brother is said to have murdered the older. So, vermin, again, we learned just recently about the League and the League Confederates who hunt vermin. And once they begin hunting it, like most blood drunk things we've read about, they see it everywhere. So both of the twins became hunters and brought back and dissected their beast prey in order to support the villagers in their forbidden research. Yep. Same description there. So we've learned about the Mandaris twins raised by a snake and hunters of vermin that then found vermin in the snake, and the younger potentially found it in his older brother. So we're still just where we've come from. Up and to the right is the lamp that we were at. Right in there. There's a gate, and I hear a voice. And it's one of the many corpses lining this blood river pounding on the gate. Blood vial. And just watch out. There's an item off that way. Is there anyone? And there is someone right here. It's one of those witches that harvests bloodshot eyes. And so we've got a couple crows, and we've got this non-aggressive corpse essentially trying to escape. Okay. Nothing back here. We have another couple moving corpses. And pebbles, which often either means crows or those witches. And we have an entrance to what is surely a boss fight. So I am not going to proceed forward yet. I am going to explore. For one thing, to see are there any old hunter summons in the area, and that's a pebble I couldn't pick up. And are there any areas? Yes, there are areas that we have not yet explored. So we will be backtracking. This would be potentially the second boss that we've seen. The first being the Grand Cathedral, and then at the base of this blood river, we've seen another. So the quickest way to the area we haven't explored yet is it's back that way, and we can get there from our second lamp. It's the part of the river that was infested with the liquor creatures. I actually would tend to warp towards the first lamp and then take that lamp shortcut, which would be right there at the top of the bridge that we saw guarded by hunters. So we've got lots of dogs running around. We've got hunters. Oh, and we have the stairs leading down from where our lamp was. I was going to say because there is that elevated item that we couldn't get to from that area where we were just being attacked by hunters. There's nowhere back here that I can see that goes anywhere. So we just have this drop down here. And there's a creature that is often meant to just essentially lure us out to get hurt. We've got 2 bloodstone chunks, which is for fortifying our weapons. Here is Henriette, who helped us with Vicar Amelia. And we have an item out there, and I'm just paranoid as all heck that he was meant to drive us that way. And there's a hunter. So down below, we have an item. 2 items. Looks like some crows. And a path that leads that way, and I believe to the elevated item that we had seen and couldn't get to. So, let's see. He has one of the... He has the beast cutter, and he surely meant to drop down right on us. And if you didn't see up, there's his shadow. I'm just going to go ahead and try to see when that shadow moves. And charge my attack. So he's done something that pisses me off. Not just got me down here with the crows, But he's got me to where I have to now backtrack to get back up there. There we go. Alright, because the crows are manageable. Backtracking is more annoying than any particular enemy. Alright, we've refilled our blood vials. We accidentally sat down. We found another vermin in that hunter, I'm sure. Oil urn. And to the left over here, watch out for more people dropping. Or whatever that is that dropped. It was a person inside a shell. Just from straight up, unless it dropped from that wall, which I don't think it did. So we're just going to grab this, then run past them and try to get up the ladder again without them depleting our stamina and causing us to fall off. So we found a whirligig saw, which we have not seen anyone using yet, but this is a trick weapon crafted by the workshop heretics, the powder kegs, and weapon of choice for the old hunter Valter, the beast eater. So Valter, the beast eater, sounds an awful lot like the hunter that they referred to the constables, where all of them hunted, the troop of foreign constables hunted a beast all the way to Yarnum, and this is what they wore. The constables became victims of the beast, except for one survivor, who in turn devoured the creature whole, all by himself. That sounds like Valter, the beast hunter. This weapon pummels beasts in its mace form, like a giant club with blades on it, but its true strength lies in the attached mechanical saws. These discs, lined with serrated teeth, spin rapidly, thrashing the flesh of beasts into fine shreds. And so we found not only the item that we were looking for, or the old hunter Bell, who could help us with that boss fight, but we found some more weapons, and we still have an area to check. And he, if he had taken a moment longer to realize what was going on, he could have knocked me off. I do need to go back by him, though, because I need to go in the other direction of the river, to the mouth of the river. Because we will be up by the lamp, though, I'll probably take the second lamp to the first lamp. And we'll just go up here to collect whatever might have been missed. There's Henriette's bell. She uses the giant hammer of the church. Nobody left to drop down to us. And twin bloodstone shards, which, as we saw, I got the bloodstone chunks, which is the next level of upgrading that I can use. And here is the lamp we will take to the Hunter's Dream, and then from the Hunter's Dream to the nightmare version of Erden Chapel. In other words, the first lamp available to us here. So, Hunter's Nightmare entrance, and we have the door off to the side where we met Simon the Herod, who asked us about our fascination with the nightmare and told us that secrets are a secret for a reason sometimes and don't want to be discovered. He is here. I don't think he'll have anything new.
Secrets are secret, especially when the secrets are particularly unseemly.
So the path that we're talking about taking is off to the left, but at the top we have some Beast Scourge inflicted people. We have hunters sitting atop that just guard the wall. Down below we have 4 of the Bloodlickers and a river of Bloodlickers leading to the other end. So we are at the point where we are just collecting items. So we are going to go nuts, just run through, jump off that gap there, and keep moving. Right onto the head of one of the lickers, and we'll just see how far they follow us. Remember, I want to go to the other end of the river. And there is another guy that I really want to collect, but I also just feel like... There. I felt like he was probably luring us into a trap even more than we'd seen before. So they did not follow us, which is great for us. We are entering a dark area, so we probably will want a torch. And we will want to watch out for any hunters, especially if they have chain guns like this. So, let's lock on. Alright. He can stun us and keep us stun locked. I want the torch out though. Alright. So, wow, he's fast, and I am losing sight of him frequently. So let's not die. Let's just keep giving him space. Roll into him if you get stun locked by that. Back away. Use the rock to separate us. It's what it's here for. Okay. He just healed as well, which is annoying. And I just stunned him. Performed a visceral. And I have to be careful. I'm getting excited. I want to make sure that I don't screw up and let him get my life too low just because I'm going after these attacks. And I'm trapped. So, we know now what's at the mouth of the cave. We know what weapons he's using. And we know to stay close to the rock. That's what I just got backed into a corner and allowed myself to be trapped. It'll happen. It's no big deal. We weren't carrying anything that we weren't willing to forfeit. Blood echo wise, I mean. Luckily, we more or less just have to get past them, it seems, and into the cave, so we know he's waiting there for us this time. Let's keep our torch out. Let's just slow and steady. Let's visceral if we can, get our torch out if we can't. Okay, let's not die again if we can. I almost died quicker than... Okay, I knew he was healing. I was trying to get there in time to interrupt him. Now he's stun locking us with his gun again. And I'm being dumb. I just keep trying to swing. gotta roll. Quit trying to swing your weapon like I'm trying there. And watch out, he's gonna stun lock me. I'm in the dark here. So heal. And once he starts attacking, just slow and steady. Slow and steady is where I'm screwing up because I'm getting overzealous or I'm getting impatient. Roll. Don't let him stun lock you. Keep rolling, keep a distance, and heal. Now I have his Gatling gun. We can take a look at it because we'll have a moment. They gave us a gap so that no one else is attacking us while he's attacking, which is a small kindness. It's a left-handed weapon, of course. This is a highly customized portable version of the stationary Gatling gun operated by the old hunter Jura from old Yarnum, the protector of the beast scourge inflicted ashen blood inflicted denizens there. It was the weapon of choice of the youngest of the Jura's 3 companions. The Gatling gun boasts exceptional rapid firing functionality, but is considered a cumbersome weapon due to its excessive weight and insatiable consumption of quicksilver bullets. Okay, so here's where we came in. We see an item there. Didn't have a chance for it to become a trap. He attacked us so quickly. So, we have bloodstone chunk, a drop down there. We can hear beasts. This should be a little familiar here. There is an enemy there. It's a Bloodstar beast or something similar, and an item past them. My guess is that I am going to run. Alright. I'm just checking all of the corners because we had this other path. That was a drop down. If we were going straight for that item, we could just get it. The other option is I don't care if I die in here, so if I get killed, I just want to collect the items. And there is an ashen blood infected. Tougher than the ones we've dealt with so far. Not tougher as far as moves, just more HP. There's a beast. Likewise, just takes a lot of hits. There's another. Watch out that, yep, you don't get ambushed by too many of them. This guy, is he bigger? No. Just another one. I can hear something bigger though. It's the Bloodstar Beast, so let's run and collect these items. Bloodstone shards. Bloodstone shards. Amygdala arm. Maybe after I collect these items, then I'll try to take them on. Bloodstone chunk. Alright. So the problem is, we gotta keep one hand free just for the torch. And of course I haven't set up to have any items such as Molotovs or oil urns or even an antidote to his poison. Let's heal. Roll. Roll, roll, roll. Sorry, that may be annoying, but what that's really saying is just watch when he's about to swing. Your best bet is to roll. Again, like most large beasts, staying under him helps a lot. I don't want to follow him in there because I could get trapped in that corner, and it's not like it's doing me much good to trap him in the corner. Okay, I'm going to heal. He's going to attack. I'm going to lock on so I can... Okay. Heal. I didn't need to heal, actually. I know this isn't very visually descriptive, but there I got him. And I got a warm, damp blood gem. Alright. So, I believe with that we've collected everything that we want to in this area. We still have in the beginning area of the Hunter's Dream the Grand Cathedral to check out. And we still have the boss at the end of this area. So, when we continue in the next episode, it will be from the boss area, essentially. So from the second lamp, getting Henriette's help and going into the boss arena. And there we will be facing a not familiar face, but we will be facing someone that we've heard of before, and I will let you find out who in that episode. So tune in next time. Thank you.